I'm letting y'all know now, I do support ICE. I stand for everything they doing. If it's anybody that's getting caught up in the crossfire, I'm sorry that it had to happen to you, but a democracy worked and people voted for these agents to get these illegal immigrants out the United States of America to make America safe again, make America great again, what other acronym you have for it. And then y'all keep telling these lies. Oh, well, Donald Trump is using ICE as his personal police force to get black and brown people out the United States. So he ain't getting no white folks out the United States. Matter of fact, we'll debunk that right now. Here go a white boy right here, boy about white as snow. Where he from? The UK. Where he got convicted in Arkansas. Sent his ass to the UK. Here go another white boy right here. Where he from? The United Kingdom. White as snow. What is he convicted of? All these terrible things he's been convicted of. And y'all mad because they ass up out the United States? But y'all keep telling me they only going after brown and black communities. Hold on, I got more. Another dude straight from the UK. He's smiling. He white. I'm just telling y'all. So why y'all out here talking about they only going after black and brown people? They gonna get you next.
Co-host of The View, Whoopi Goldberg, having a walk back comments where she suggested that ICE agents are criminals. Watch.
This is the thing. You said you were going after the bad guys.
Yep. Yes.
That's what you said, the violent criminals.
That's
and
right.
what does it turn out? The violent criminals seem to be in the agency. Before folks gather around and say, oh, she's accusing all of the folks at ICE of being criminals. That is not what I'm doing.
Joining us now is senior writer for the Washington Examiner and Fox News contributor Joe Concha. And Joe, that little transition that we played during the clip, that was before and then after the commercial break. So what do you think about Whoopi Goldberg's two opposing comments there?
Carly, Todd, I think Whoopi only walked back those statements because she was told to do so by ABC's legal team.
Yes, I don't know why these people must do this every single time. Ice, 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 Ice is a new song with these people. There is no single day now you will watch the mainstream media without hearing about Ice, 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 Ice. They are now the bad guys. At some point, I don't understand why it becomes a problem to enforce immigration laws. If you know that you have all your documents, everything is okay with you. If ICE walk up to you, even in your car, and ask, oh, please, can you present your doc? It's very simple. 5 minutes is enough for you to do that. If you do this, you will not have problems with these people. Don't try to obstruct them. Struggling to obstruct them, they start using, the deep force in you. It end up like what we are talking now recently. At some point, I have seen this over and over, and it is high time we look into this. I'll be reporting more on this topic so you can see the level of hypocrisy with liberals. When I watched in the days of Obama, CNN actually covered ICE. One event where Obama went to the field to pick up people without document. But now it sounds different. The report different.
When I look at that video, I don't see both sides in a dogmatic stance. I see a woman, maybe naive, sitting in a car thinking she has to do something and she's going to block something, and a wildly extreme overreaction to that small act of defiance. And then I just, when they say
this, what's happening in Minneapolis is very dark stuff. It's very scary, but there has been one bright spot. People on the street have been shooting videos of ICE agents slipping on ice. Now, there aren't a lot of them, but what we do have is pretty good. So please enjoy the first ever ICE capades.
And it really makes you wonder why at a deeper level. Because Democrats aren't as compassionate as they act. They act compassionate when it's politically useful for them. But if it's not useful to them or it's something to do with the right, they have zero compassion. So it makes me think something more sinister is at play. Like they're using these illegal aliens for their own benefit and political power. And there is a very strong argument for that. Because again, the census counts people, it does not count citizens. And the population of each state is what determines the amount of representation each state gets in the House of Representatives. It also determines primarily the amount of electoral votes each state gets. It's the number of representatives plus 2 senators for each state. So if your state has 7 representatives, you'll have 9 electoral votes because you've got 7 representatives plus the 2 senators. And when Republicans are deporting illegal aliens from Democrat-ran areas, this is weakening Democrats' political power at the federal level. This doesn't even mention the possibility that Democrats are working with illegal aliens to commit that benefits Democrats. I'm not saying they are. What I am saying is there's a possibility they are, and them trying to stop ICE from enforcing federal immigration law in their state definitely doesn't help their case of them not doing that. It raises more questions. It makes me look at them sideways even more. The harder they fight to stop us from enforcing our immigration law, deporting people who are in our country illegally, I think the more likely it is there's nefarious things going on.
The pin, be good. Tell me about
Be good, yes. Of course, this is for the mother by ICE agent, and it's really sad. And, you know, I know people are out marching and all today, and we need to speak up. We need to be out there.
Hollywood actor Mark Ruffalo decided to use his stature as a rich celebrity to spread misinformation as he cosplayed as a revolutionary and sipped champagne at the fancy Golden Globe.
You know, there is one blatant lie that these people spread every single day. Oh, Trump is using ICE as his personal police force to get black and brown people out of the US. This is what I see every single time. It gets so crazy. Yesterday, I posted a video about this whole situation. Some people came on the comment sections and told me I'm gaslighting Americans about this issue of ICE. I begin to wonder, how am I gaslighting people on this channel? I react to videos I see on social media. Yeah, share my opinion. At some point, you must not agree with what I put out. There is no single country in the world that I have been to that doesn't enforce these laws. They might have a different way to do it. It also happened that the United States has their own way. They have a force that plan those laws. But people seem not to understand that. This comment came as a result of how I report on this Golden Award a few days ago. A lot of people came out with these good pins. You know, I put out videos on that. I didn't really even emphasize or go detail like I usually do on most of my videos, but I was attacked. So I'm even going further by sending me personal emails threatening me. I don't understand why some people need to do this. For years, I've been doing this on this platform. While respecting everyone, I just report the truth. If it hurts you, you can unsubscribe. Let me go somewhere. If I'm doing anything wrong, please drop on the comment sections. Let me know. Maybe I can adjust. The View, Whoopi claimed ICE is filled with vile criminals. Immediately, she backtracked. When you take a look at this, after calling all ICE agents vile criminals before the commercial break, Whoopi comes back and claims that that's not what she did and whines about people calling her out.
It feels sometimes that there is no one watching the hen house.
I just think it's important that we don't normalize what's going on in this country right now. I love America. I love us. I love our communities, free speech, the Trevor Project. And
my babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be off them damn phones and watching me right now.
Bill Mahr, you give us so much, but I would love a little less. Just...
I think I'm going to end here. I don't want to make the video long. God bless you abundantly.
BS Globe for best editing goes to the Justice Department.
As of the short clips behind, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip
about them. Thank you, everyone. I'm a little in shock about that.
Maduro.
Let your hatred and
sit this one out. Well, these guys are paid, dude. And we
100.
There you go.
$1,500.
Let's see if they get the. Well, I want to see them get it.
MAGA's going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Robin.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
So you and your husband were friends with Robin Michelle Reiner, and
everybody knew that wasn't true. A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one interview, she said, "We should have said nothing."
The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Yeah.
Absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy.
Obviously has an opinion on this, and
like millions of people around the country, we're really concerned with what's going on.